Hey, let me show you something funny which just happened to me a few minutes ago. I'm trying to send PayPal payment using Ruby SDK provided by this great company, the PayPal. And I'm trying to configure, pay attention to this line, I'm trying to configure the logger of the SDK. So I'm injecting my own logger, my own variable log, into their SDK so that they will use that to report something which is going on inside. And when I do that, at the line 44, I get an exception. Check it out. This is the exception I'm getting. So this is my line 44. Check it out here, line 44. I'm trying to call their method logger to inject that, and it works up to some point, and then at some point they are saying this, that the debug log level in my logger is not good enough for them for their security reasons, blah blah blah, and they're changing my log level to info. So I give them my logger, and they don't like it. They don't like how it's configured. And you know what they do? They change it. They configure my logger to a different logging level. And I'm lucky because my logger is frozen. In Ruby, you can do that. You can make sure that the object is immutable, and the exception is getting out. The exception says that we cannot modify frozen logger. You cannot change the level of logger because it's my logger. I don't want that that SDK to touch that logger. Don't touch my logger. Don't touch my log. Let it be the way it is. Because if they would, if that call would be successful, that would be a perfect demonstration of a side effect. You know, we discussed that side effect so many times, or about when we're talking about immutable objects. So this is a perfect demonstration of a side effect. I give them my log, and before that call, my log was perfectly logging debug and info all the messages. After that call, if there would be no exception, here it would stop logging some information. And I would never know in my application somewhere later why that happened. So who touched my log? I would never get this information from anywhere. That would be completely hidden from me. See the problem? This is called side effect. So don't do what these guys are doing. That's completely wrong approach. Always assume that the variable which is coming to you from somewhere is immutable. You're not supposed to modify it. You're not supposed to change what's inside. You just read from it, but never ever reconfigure it, because that would create a total mess. So thanks PayPal for the great demonstration. That was fun.